be on mute. Oh, there we are. Hey, all right. Welcome to our special pop-up Second Friday concert on a Tuesday night. How many of you guys have been here before? Awesome. Second Friday concert started here in 1985. This is our 40th season. And we're having a great season. And we started in 1985 with two objectives. One, to bring great music to Belmont. Two, to raise money for charities. And so we put a big charity pool together from all of our concerts, all the net proceeds to all of our concerts get put into a pool. And at the end of the year, we pick a couple of charities that are very local and we give them money. And tonight, 100% of all the money from the concert and any donations from the Pass the Hat at the end of the night are going straight to charity. That is Jim's gift to Second Friday charities for this season. So thank you, Jim. We have Katie Curtis here next Friday night. And we're very psyched about that, and hopefully you can make it. And that's all I have to say about Second Friday. I have the great pleasure of being the first person on stage tonight to introduce my friend Jim Infantino. We have been friends for over 35 years. We've shared a lot of life together, you know, families and weddings and deaths, and he's just one of my closest, dearest friends. And when he asked, can we do a concert here for my birthday? I was like, of course we can. Let's make that happen. It'll be so great. Jim's a huge supporter of Second Friday. He designed the logos that we have, designed our website, he hosts our website. He's been an avid supporter for 10 years now, and he's just a spectacular, wonderful friend. And Jim, happy birthday. I love you, pal. And now the rest of the night is all Jim.
Thank you. So this is an open mic. My wife Catherine asked me, "What do you want to do for your 60th birthday?" And I said, "I want to host an open mic." And I didn't really know where I could do it. I tried Passim, but they have a very important band coming from Finland tonight, so I couldn't take a Tuesday night that I wanted. But John, I was contemplating it with John and Heather, and they were like, "Why don't we do it here?" And I love this space. It's a kind of beautiful theater space, and I think it'll be great. And my idea was that, you know, people would just be able to get up and play, and I would be the MC instead of the guy who's playing. At the end of the night, I will play some songs. But until then, it's all the other people here. So, and I'm psyched to do that. So things have moved around a little bit. Matt Myerchak, are you close to being ready to go on first? Okay. And so I have a few things to say while you get ready. The list is very, very full. We can really only accommodate one song each, which pains me to say because, you know, most open mics are 2 songs. But we just won't be able to do it. If we keep going, we'll be here until 3 in the morning, and it's a Tuesday night. And also, this place really can't stay open past 10:30. So if we keep our sets really short, then I'll get to play at the end. Otherwise, I won't. Oh yes, very important. There are 3 king cakes in the back because it's also Mardi Gras. So I ordered some king cakes from a place in New Orleans, a bakery in New Orleans, and they arrived in time. There are plastic babies inside of these king cakes, right? So when you chew, just be aware that you might be chewing on a plastic baby. Don't eat the plastic baby. If you get a plastic baby, it's supposed to be good luck for the rest of the year for you. So enjoy the king cake. We have some adult beverages over here on the side, which are just a gift from us. And yeah, have a great time. And coming up first on the list tonight, Matt Myerchak. He's ready to go.
Is this on? Okay. All right. I started writing songs about 2 years ago, and this is might drown. Falling off a log ain't as easy as it sounds. I get paid to take the falls, the actors just can't fake. Push me out a window, hey, that's a piece of cake. Been thrown off a building, even landed on a rake. Falling in love might be more than I can take. Falling is what I do. Throw me from a speeding train, ain't nothing new. I've fallen from skyscrapers, helicopters too. The hardest fall I ever took was when I fell for you. I'm a creature of the dirt, it's all I've ever known. I owe my job to gravity and fast healing bones. The names up on the marquee get to call my work their own. They are not acquainted with the ground. The scene they were shooting was the best they ever wrote. They had me jumping off a bridge and landing on a boat. I'd untie the princess, we'd swim across the moat. A leading actor would show up to catch the Oscar votes. Falling is what I do. Throw me from a speeding train, ain't nothing new. I've fallen from skyscrapers, helicopters too. The hardest fall I ever took was when I fell for you. It all went like clockwork, I landed on my feet. I started to untie her, my heart skipped a beat. It was not the movie star I was setting free, but the most amazing stunt woman ever I did see. She slides up a fire escape in 3 seconds flat, jumps between buildings without losing her hat, goes surf, does handstands on a motorbike, goes surfing with her hat. Just the kind of gal for me. Falling is what we do. Kick us off the space station, we'll know what to do. We've fallen from cable cars and hang gliders too. The hardest fall I ever took was when I fell for you. You fall for me, I fall for you. Thank you.
Matt Meyercheck, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for him. It's not easy to start out the night. I really appreciate you doing that. Matt, you didn't expect it. Sorry. It's chaotic running an open mic, I'm telling you. It's crazy. And I'll do the person's on deck, I'll announce from here on. But the next person we have is Kira Wennick. Kira, are you sort of ready? I didn't give you any warning. Okay.
I'm sort of ready. Could I sit? Can I use this?
I can talk for a minute if you need it. And then after Kira will be Alec Sullivan. Ooh, ukulele.
Ukulele. May I use the stool and sit?
Absolutely. Do you know?
Just tell me which mic to be at.
This one, I think.
Okay.
Although we have an extra mic here, so maybe can we get this one to be live? Yes, it's live. And we'll set this one up near. Here, where are you from?
I am from South Kingstown, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Yes.
So you've driven
Yes. I've
a long distance
Well, for a Rhode Islander, maybe.
from an entire other state so far. Here, what is everybody?
I would like to cover a song from the band called Rise Against, and the title of the song is People Live Here.
Kira Wennick, everybody. Here we go. Coming up is Alex Sullivan. So this is why I love open mics. It's not about a single performer, it's not about a single group, it's about a community. And I think back on the ones that I went to, the Old Vienna, the Naked City, they've changed me, they've turned me into the performer that I am. So this is happening the way I thought it would. So thank you, and please welcome Alex Sullivan.
How's it going? Jim, happy birthday. Thank you for doing this. This is wonderful. I think it's so important to have live music in general, but open mics especially, building community and letting everyone share their talents. I'm going to do a cover. I have originals, but I'm going to do a cover song because I like it. And I hope you do too. And my name is Alex Sullivan. I live in Watertown. And I perform around the Boston area, so if you like my stuff, come talk to me afterwards. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing the gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time that he's satisfied is when he's all drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend and ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one. In God, I know. Thank you so much.
Alex Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen. So, where can we see you? Are you part of a band or do you play solo?
I do solo.
Solo? And we can see you around town? Any gigs coming up?
Please, in Groton, I'm playing at the Groton Inn on Friday night at 6. So it's a little far, but come by. It'd be great. And I have stuff online, so Alec Sullivan, just follow me if you want to, or talk to me. Thank you guys.
One more time for Alex Sullivan. Up next, a good friend of mine. He's 1/3 of Forest the Hills, the supergroup made up of myself, himself, and Danielle Maraglia. Please welcome Terry Kitchen.
I would say we're an aspiring supergroup. So, this is just a really fun idea for a party, and we're all wishing you know. And I think that you would agree that over the years, I've played a large but unimportant part in your career. Down in Nashville, I met a songwriter named Beth Nielsen Chapman. And I'm inherently suspicious of any artist that uses 3 names. But, you know, she was playing her set at the Bluebird, and she was pretty good. And then she did this, and Dan, if I could get less guitar in the monitor, I hate hearing myself. And then she did this one song, and I had never heard her sing it before, but I'd heard Willie Nelson sing it, and it was one of my favorite songs, and it's like just this great song about looking back at a completely effed up life. And I thought, what a perfect song for tonight. I've got a long list of real good reasons for all the things I've done. Got a picture in the back of my mind from what I've lost and what I've won. I've survived every situation, knowing when to freeze and when to run. And regret is just a memory etched upon my brow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I've got a wild and a restless spirit, held my price through every deal. Seen the fire of a woman scorned that turned a heart of gold to steel. I've got the voice of a song inside me, set to the rhythm of a wheel. I've been dreaming like a child since the cradle hit the bow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Running through the changes, moving around the stages, going through the corners of my life. Leaving doubt to fate,
staying out too late, and waiting for the moon to say goodnight. I've survived every situation, knowing when to freeze and when to run. Said regret is just a memory etched upon my brow, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Running through the changes, going through the changes, cutting around the corners of my life. Leaving out to fate, staying out too late, and waiting for the moon to say goodnight. Now I could cry for the time I've wasted, but that's a waste of time and tears. And I know just what I'd change if I went back in time somehow. But there's nothing I can do about it now. Forgiven everything forgiveness will allow, but there's nothing I can do about it now.
Happy birthday, man.
Terry Kitchen!
Coming up next is a good friend of mine I didn't know, I knew was an actor, but didn't know was a musician. And it's a man who's appeared on my podcast, Funny Not Funny, with Jim and Lionel. Please welcome to the stage, Bill Henich.
Thank you. So, the first thing I'm going to have to ask is to borrow a guitar, because I only decided I was going to do this literally on the way here. Does anybody have a guitar I can borrow? If not, I can try and sing a cappella, but it's not
I have a guitar, but it's out of tune.
Oh. I think you're a star, you're a hero. Thank you so much. I also wanted to share the kind of slightly weird story of how I come to know Jim. When I was in college yesterday, when I was in college a few years ago, which was obviously in England, I knew a guy who'd gone and done a placement, and it was in Massachusetts, it was at UMass. And I said to him, I really like songs which are like, about something and about people, and, something which is really, I don't know, so much stuff just sounds meaningless to me. And he said, hey, you might like this Jim Infantino guy, I've got a tape. You'll never have heard of him, because nobody's heard of him outside Boston, but he's really good. And I really liked it. And then years later, he came to London. I went to the gig and said, hi, I know Rick. And we met afterwards. And then years after that, I ended up living in Cambridge. And so, be gentle. This is not my day job. So I hope this works all right. This is a song I wrote. It's original. It is called Fanboys. It is sung by a former member of a duo, a male-female duo, and she just became incredibly successful. Imagine if, like, Madonna had, if you'd been in a duo with Madonna and then she became successful, or Taylor Swift, or Gracie Abrams, depending on how old you are. Okay? Won't buy a car, I think I'm safe from her. This is not where I expected to be. Your face on my pillow is only an echo of dream. Oh, we were together, two innocents struggling towards a future. We wanted to share, and though sharing we did, although mostly it was a failure. And that's how I remember you. We were so close now. I'm a haunted house that has mislaid its ghost, and there's no getting close to you for the fanboys. After knock back, then knock back, then knock back, then knock back and hope, and then knock back again. I can believe that you paid a full price for Oh, but I hated too, and that's why I asked why it was when we parted. You got raised so high and so fast. Tell me, dear, do you ever get dizzy? Father promised that you are now fit to deliver. Do you ever look back in your rearview mirror and see me there, sumo wrestling with the fanboys? Oh, now you're with the Habs, I'm with the not-have-a-lots. Watching you serenading the Wallies on top of the Pops. Oh, did I touch you or change anything that you wrote? Even songs, good and bad, have to use the same notes. How did you ever learn I'd been putting them in the wrong order? Oops, I did it then. I knew when we argued it was a mistake. It was just one that I found too easy to make. But when I'd gone off and I'd ranted enough, I felt stupid. And then I came back and said sorry 10 times, and you reached out your hand and you traced the lines on my face, saying so many words, said still you say nothing. Now that's why I have to get this message through. After all said and done, darling, I still love you, and I'm so very proud to be the first. And I'm so very proud to be the first of your fanboys.
Bill Hennett, everyone.
Thank you, Joe. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, the club that we met at was called The Borders, I think, in London, in Soho.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic place, and it was such a treat to meet up with him again. Coming up next, we have Alex Neiman, dear friend of mine, who's doing, I have no idea what. And then after Alex, I believe, is Jackie. Damson.
But that whole on deck thing for me just went out the window. Was there somebody in Linda?
Sorry, Alex. Oh, who?
Before me, wasn't there? No, it's okay. That's all
No,
right.
there was, but then there isn't now. So. Okay. Terrible introduction. Sorry. I introduce my friends very poorly.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Hi. I'm Alex Newman. Round of applause for Jim hosting. Hosting is much more challenging than most people realize. I realize because it's what I do professionally. For years and years and years and years, and I wouldn't say that I'm jaded exactly, but we don't really have a lot of time, and I can't think of another word. So jaded, pretty well jaded. And I found about nervous this evening. I mean, Jim is I've known. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and your brother John's not here, right?
John is not here.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a fairly strong. Keith's not here, right?
Keith is not here yet.
Okay, all right. So good, all right.
Okay, but I would warn you that
Yeah.
there's a guy named Bartleby the Sailor who's here,
Okay.
and he has known me longer than you.
All right. So I'm gonna go on a very strong, low to the ground limb and say that I've known you second longest of anybody
That's true.
in the room at the moment until Keith arrives.
And then Jeremy's.
And then Jeremy's
Yeah.
coming. Okay, good. I would have gotten to Jeremy. But they're not here now,
No,
so
we haven't
the
seen
hell with them. But anyway, I found myself nervous, and being nervous is why I'm standing up here naked. Host naked. I'm not wearing a tie. I couldn't. I was trying to figure out what tie to wear. Like I have a lot of options for ties, and I just brought some of them, some ties and some more ties. And I thought, well, I mean, you're always fairly fabulously dressed, and your friends seem to be all fabulously dressed, and maybe as sort of a community building exercise, we could narrow it down, and hopefully we'll get maybe the one I was thinking of. You mind helping?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, great. So here, why don't you take one of those? Just one hand, and with a free hand, one free hand, right? You're just gonna like pass your hand back and forth like a metronome between these two bags. Yeah, sure, that one, right? Yeah, like 1, 2, 1. But first, I'm sorry, nervous. I just picked someone from the audience. Anyway,
Let's see.
like not your favorite person, because that'll be embarrassing.
I'm gonna pick this person at random.
All right. So, do you know who he picked? Someone?
No.
No? Well,
Me? Yes, you.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right, great. Super. Who are you?
Josh.
Hi, Josh. Great, Josh. So Jim's going to just move his hand back and forth like a metronome.
Okay.
And whenever you like, just say stop. And the longer you wait, Josh, the fewer songs Jim gets to sing. So any
Stop.
Stop. Okay. I think, did Jim move on after you said stop, Josh? I want to make sure that you're...
These lenses are not great.
Yeah, it's perfect?
Yes.
All right, so these are safe. Okay, good.
All
All
right.
right, so we're gonna. All right, so now, Jim, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here like a tie rack,
Okay.
and if you could just take like half the ties and put them on one arm so people can see them, and half the
All right.
ties and put them on the other arm so
Drape
that
them?
people. Yeah, drape them, right? You know, so
Yes.
people can. Like,
Got it.
oh, there we go. There's one
Like
there.
that, like
right,
all the way.
yeah, right.
Actually
Sure.
draped.
Great, sure.
Okay.
I can help out with one arm, but
Okay.
and Josh, in the meantime, could you just pick someone in the room that you feel is I don't know, tie worthy, community worthy, what have you? All right, that's probably about half of them. All right, now you're on your own.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And then I can sort.
All right, they
All
are.
right. So Josh, did you pick someone?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Okay,
pick
who?
me.
You.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Go to
Ano-
choose one?
Anonymous voice in the dark. Just left or right would be great. You don't have to come on. I'll just give you can. I
All
can.
right, the orange one.
No, not a tie, an arm. A left or
Your left arm.
my left arm. Okay, so these are safe.
Okay,
And we'll
then
just
we take
okay,
these.
great. Yep, yeah, just anywhere over there. And what was your name,
Matt.
friend? Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, could you just pick someone that you want to be in community with, and that would be
You,
super.
the woman. Me? Yeah.
You? Yes. Hello. What's your name?
Tracy.
Hi. Thanks for coming out. And could you just let us know odds or evens?
Even.
Okay. And just so there's no confusion this time, are we going to keep even or are we going to get rid of even?
Keep even.
We're going to keep even, so we're going to get rid of the first one, and we're going to keep the second one. We're going to get rid of the third one. We're going to keep the fourth one. All right. So Jim, I've got two ties
All right.
left, and one of them speaks to you. One of them is the tie. One of them makes your heart sing. It makes you, fulfills you with something. Either one.
Easy now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think this one.
Oh, okay. You're sure? You can change your mind?
No, that's definitely the one.
All right. So this is for you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Which leaves me with this one, which, I mean, I don't know if you believe in like cosmic, actually I know you well, you do believe in like cosmic coincidence. Because this in fact is the exact tie that I was thinking of wearing this evening. I mean, you can tell, right, sort of matches my
It does.
my outfit. More importantly, actually, it matches the tie that I'm already wearing. But I don't play an instrument. Happy birthday.
The great and mysterious Alex Newman, ladies and gentlemen. One more round of applause. And coming up next is Jackie Dembski. Are we fantastic? So I mean, in open mics, you're all like deadly silent. It's not always
deadly silent. I mean, there's some rummaging around, getting beverages, getting cake. Feel free to do that. A little bit of quiet talk amongst yourselves. And some respect for the artist is good, but also it's just great to see everybody here, so I hope you can all enjoy each other. Jackie Dance.
How's that? Whoa, it's bright up here. Y'all can hear me and everything?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Used to my trio being here with me, so it's a little scary. This is a song, a silly song I wrote, called Mr. Spider-Man. No arachnids or humans were hurt in the making of this song. It's got a chorus, which if you get the hang of, you're invited to sing along, although I don't think you'll want to, but you're completely invited. Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man, weave that web around me as tight as you can. Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man, wrap yourself around me. This is the chorus. Wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. I'm trapped in your sweet web. Didn't listen to what my friend said. I'm trapped in your sweet web. Yeah, you got me in your bed. I'm called in sick. Turn off the phone. You got me where you want me, and we're all alone. Do you save me from danger or bring it on? And you wrap me in your spider arms, Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man. Weave that web around me as tight as you can, Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man. Wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. You lured me with tropical music, moonlight and candles and wine. Didn't you know I would choose to get tangled up in your twine? Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man, weave that web around me as tight as you can. Mr. Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man, wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. Wrap yourself around me. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.
Okay. Jackie Dembski, everybody. Also, an incredibly talented fiddle player, and you'll see her again this evening.
Very soon, actually.
Yeah, that's so. On deck, actually, I didn't have to say because he's a pro. Is Eric Kilburn who's going to come up and play a song, and after that, Bartleby the Sailor will come up and enthrall us with some finger-picking style. So if you're wondering kind of where you are on the list, you can come over here and see. And otherwise, please welcome Eric Kilburn.
Here. And would you welcome back Jackie Dembski on violin?
So Jim, how does it feel to be a sexagenarian?
You know, first time I've heard that word associated with me.
I hope you get a lot of great presents. When I turned 60, one of the presents I got, which I'm happy to loan you if it's useful, I got a dildo. Lovely. It's unused, but I have some great friends, I guess. Is this coming through the guitar okay? Okay. This is a song about immigrants. My mom came here from Finland when she was 17. I've been thinking a lot about immigrants lately, about the new administration, and this song came out a couple months ago. It's called American Prayer. Let us sing an American prayer for those who risked their lives to come, who drowned in the waters, who died in the deserts, running from a famine or the assassin's gun. So many faces, so many names, drawn by the light of Lady Liberty's flame, believing the promise, trusting in faith, trying to make America great. Let us sing an American prayer for the lucky ones who made it through, who took the jobs for minimum wage, who took the jobs no one else would do, in slaughterhouses and nursing homes, farms and fields and factory floors, the jobs that we all took for granted, where American dreams are born. Let us sing an American prayer for those who cry, let's arrest and deport, though their families came just decades ago. How could their memories be so short? Maybe they landed at Ellis Island, maybe they came through San Francisco Bay, from the hills of Vermont to the Florida Keys. They came for freedom, they came to stay. I don't need a slogan, I don't need to pretend, I don't need America to be great again. I just like it to be great for everyone, no exceptions, no matter where you're from. Let us sing an American prayer for all of us immigrants, free and proud. Came in different ways, on different ships, but aren't we all in the same boat now? We're so many faces, so many names, drawn by the light of Lady Liberty's flame. May we not forget why we came, to make America great, to make America great. Thank you, James.
Thank you so much. That's Eric Kilburn. Eric Kilburn, everybody. Eric has produced and engineered a ton of amazing, great albums. Also a great songwriter, obviously, and performer in his own right. An interesting mix, actually. The people that I've worked with in the studio who get behind the controls are not often the ones who write the songs. So, quite the man, and really an honor to have him here. Coming up next, we have my friend Bartleby the Sailor, who I've known since I was 2 years old, which 2 or 1, probably 1, but it's really hard to tell at that point. I'm gonna get him set up. He's come down here from New Hampshire. Well, let's get you comfortable.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Do you want a mic for your I'll bring it down. Bring it
I don't think I've been off my couch with the guitar in a decade. So yeah, I think we go back to our moms met at the playground when we were about
like
6 months old.
Yeah, barely. I mean, I've known you longer than I've known my brother.
Yeah, and our brothers are also 3 years apart, and he did not get a gift from me because it's a non-aggression pact.
Yes.
I follow you by like 4 weeks. So
I wanted to say, Bartleby the Sailor, who I've actually known growing up by another name, has a Substack, but the name, of course, now that you know it, will be easy to find if you want to read what he's putting down from all of his years on the sea.
Yeah, no, it's funny because we fell out of touch for like a decade, but I think I saw you around '89, and I think Keith Smith was there. Did he make it?
He might be here later, yeah.
Yeah. And you had this demo cassette.
Yes.
And it had this song on it, Do I Look Okay? And
Right.
it was very catchy, and I thought, okay, he could be a musician.
And how wrong you were. So please welcome Bartleby the Sailor.
Chipping by the sorry gangway all day long. Whoops, you know what? He distracted me there, and I usually play this one as well. By the starry gangway all day long. Chipping by the starry gangway all day long. Chipping by the starry gangway all day long. Too damn loud to conjure up a song. Chipping gun making my fingers all numb. Chipping gun making my fingers all numb. Making my fingers all numb. Playing the guitar ain't gonna be no fun. No Travis picking, that's for sure. Hammer diesel shot to total hell. Hammer diesel shot to total hell. Hammer diesel shot to total hell. Houses are stealing, no church bell. Rust in my eyes and rust in my lungs. Rust in my eyes and rust in my lungs. Rust in my eyes and rust in my lungs. Too worn out and I'll be done. Even with double ear protection. Even with double ear protection. Double ear protection. Later on, you least re-accepted. Or something much stronger. Chipping by the starry gangway all day long. Chipping by the starry gangway all day long. Chipping by the starry gangway all day long. It's too damn loud, even conjure up a song.
Bartleby the Sailor. When I started going to open mics, I got a ride out to a place in Westboro called the Old Vienna Coffee House, and people who have been there will never forget it. It sort of changed the entire singer-songwriter scene here, and then in some way, you know, the entire scene in America to a small extent. So one of the people that made that possible, I just spotted him in the crowd. Robert Haig is sitting back here somewhere. And can we all give him a round of applause for changing American culture a little bit? Coming up next, I would like to, I didn't give him any warning, but I don't know if he's here. Richard Cambridge, are you here and available? Great. So at the same time that open mic scene was happening out in Westboro, there was the Naked City happening here, which was rockers, folkies, and poets. And then there was also a thing going on in Cambridge. What was it called? Stone Soup. I went to all of these things, because even though I wasn't a poet, I would sort of, embarrassingly play a song, but I just got to know these amazing poets. And one of these poets that I really admire is Richard Cambridge, and I'm really excited to hear that. Richard Cambridge.
Happy birthday, Jim. This is, when you said that this is how you wanted to celebrate your birthday, it struck a chord in me because I wouldn't be here but for these open mics. Naked City, Old Vienna Coffee House, Stone Soup, all of them. And they were like magic portals for me to find my own voice. One of the words, as a poet, that has always meant something to me is a German word. It's called Nachbar. And the word means neighbor. And a more poetic translation would be near dweller, the one who dwells near you. And I woke up this morning and found out that our country had given bloody noses to the neighbors to the north and south of us. And it bothered me. And there's another neighbor we have that we've often forgotten because we've blockaded it for nearly 2/3 of a century. And that's the country just south of the Straits of Florida, Cuba. So we have a blockade against this country. If you're under 62 years old, this happened before you were born, so that's how long it's been going on. So this is dedicated to all our neighbors, that we should join hands and not build walls, but reach over fences maybe, and accept each other for who we are. And I wrote this for the people of Cuba. North America, come out of your house. Take an empty bowl and leave by your kitchen door and go south to your neighbor's house. Knock on her door and ask forgiveness, and ask to borrow some sugar. When she invites you in, accept. If she offers you coffee, take it black or with milk. Use the sugar she has given you in the bowl that is yours, in her house, and sit down before she motions to the table. And let there be something on your mind, something common, perhaps your children. And when she finds no words but astonishment, let the space between you open. Don't fill it with words. Fill it with the bread of silence. And wait patiently while she waits upon grace to turn the vinegar back to wine, a smile, a sonrisa for her ravaged face. Then reach across the table, take her hand, saying nothing, saying everything, giving thanks with your neighbor, your new friend. Thank you.
That was Richard Cambridge. Yes. I have the pleasure to welcome Jen Goldson and Ken Karnofsky to the stage. They're going to be playing together. And so they're going to be doing 2 songs. Now I have to say, we're actually making really good time, to the point where I regret everything. So, yeah, way too good. We'll stretch it out. Maybe if people want to come back and do another, there might be time. I've done this all wrong, but it's my first open mic hosting, so yeah. Give me a break.
Give us a sec while we do a little tech. Get rid of the chair. So, this one. Okay. Oh, that's actually the job of this guy that I'm being.
Jen Goldson, Ken Karnofsky.
Thanks for your patience. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Everybody having fun tonight? All right, good. So we've got a song cover by a woman named Adrienne Lenker. Does anybody know that? All right, okay. All right, it's called Sadness as a Gift.
Oh my God. Sorry, I just think we got that song.
I didn't think anybody was going to know this song. All right. Guitar coming in okay?
Sounds good.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You and I both know there's nothing left to say. Chance has shut her shining eyes and turned her face away. Leaning on the windowsill, you could write me someday and I hope you will. We could see the sadness as a gift and still feel too heavy to hold. Snow falling, I try to keep from calling. Watch the spring turn to winter, fireflies all frozen. The seasons go so fast, thinking that this one was gonna last. Maybe the question was too much to ask. Searching for your eyes, but all I see is blue skies. And that old man with his crooked cane, it's time to let go. I'm searching for your eyes, all I see is blue sky. And that old man beats his crooked cane, it's time to let go. Leaning on the windowsill, you could write me someday and I bet you will. We could see the sadness as a gift and still. The seasons go so fast, thinking that this one was gonna last. Maybe the question was too much to ask. every second brimming with majesty. Oh, kiss so sweet, so fine, you could hear the music inside my mind. And you showed me a place I'll find, even when I'm old, just leaning on the windowsill. You could write me someday, and I hope you will. We could see the sadness as a gift and still. The seasons go so fast, thinking that this one was gonna last. Maybe the question was too much to ask.
This is kosher because there's two of them, so they get
Right. This next song is written by a namesake of mine. But since I forgot my guitar strap, I'm gonna have to sit down, and that would not be cool. So Joan's gonna sing it.
And do you want to borrow a strap?
Do you want me to adjust the mic?
It's fine. I'll just sing.
So where's my roadie? We would love for you guys to sing with us. And so this song is called Watching the River Run. I hope you know it. It's by Loggins and Messina. But in case you don't know it, we brought the words to the chorus. And my husband, Brian, is setting it up for you. Because I really want you to sing, okay? I need you to help us out. So this song, my uncle, who passed several years ago, had asked me many years ago, you know, Jenny, I think you'd really liked this song called Watching the River Run, and I'd never heard it before. And you know, shame on me, I waited till after he passed, but after he passed, I finally listened to that song. I'm like, I do love this song. Wish I'd listened to it a while ago, and so I learned it in his honor.
Yep.
If you've been thinking you're all that you got, then don't feel alone anymore. 'Cause when we're
Goodson and Ken Karnowski. Sorry, I just beat.
That's all right. Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Ken Goodson. So I was just getting ready to think that we had all kinds of free time, and then like a bunch of like superstars like showed up, and they want to play too. So yeah, we're doing all right. Coming up is a dear friend of mine, Diane Ziegler. I don't know if you know her. Brilliant songwriter, great performer, and it's been years since really we've been able to hang out. But we met up recently at the Old Vienna Coffee House reunion, which happened at Barb Kessler's place out in, I forget, like the burbs, the deep country. And it was a blast. Great to see her again. I'm so glad you could make it all the way from Burlington?
No, Montpelier.
Montpelier, Vermont. Diane Ziegler. I think there's one there.
Oh, over there.
Probably.
And this mic? Okay, so I drove here from Vermont, despite the fact that I lost my wallet in the morning, too. That added a little confusion to the day. I think I was just so excited it was your birthday, I wasn't thinking clearly. But I'm glad to be here. There's nowhere I'd rather be. I did not want to be home watching the presidential address, and I feel like, in some ways, to me, I've been really pessimistic. I feel like this is the end of days and all the things. And so, when I heard about this, Barb Kessler texted me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that just sounds like the place to be. I used to do music a lot, and then I stopped because I had kids, and are you getting a signal up there? Yeah. Oh, you're hearing that? Okay, good. So, when I haven't been to an open mic, I think, in 30 years, but when I used to go to open mics, I would always use that open mic as a goal to write a new song. And I did not do that tonight, but I'm gonna play you a song that I never recorded back in my days when I was doing music, and I've kind of reworked it a little bit so it feels new to me, and it feels like an open mic kind of song, like I'm scared. And I don't think you are, yeah. Okay.
Here.
Yeah, let's try that other line. Thank you so much for that, because I drove from Vermont. Nothing?
You getting that, Ian?
Is it, really?
I think the pickup might be,
Yeah.
kerflumped.
It might be. I mean, I haven't played since,
Let's use that. Could be just
yeah.
a battery.
Can-
It's not. It's longer.
Could be a bad battery, but that's right.
Well, usually it wouldn't make sense that both those microphones.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. I agree with you. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So this is a song that I decided to play for you for that reason, and also because tomorrow is the first day of Lent, and this is a song that's kind of it was inspired by a dark night in my soul, and felt kind of. So. Are you getting the signal now? A little bit? Yeah, something? I'll play loud. This is called Heaven's Only Daughter. Mary, I wanna know your story. Will you tell it for me? If I kneel and I adore thee. Because Mary, I have read what has been written. Do I need to be forgiven if I believe
So this is just utter chaos and scribbles at this point. I do want to point out there's a cooler full of adult beverages back there if anybody needs. There is adult beverages that start with W and also seltzer. And I think there might still be cookies left. They might all be gone. I don't really know. The cookies tonight are made by Julia Cathulia, who did the ones with the babies on top. King cookies that were gluten-free, if there's still any left. And then the other chocolate chip cookies were made by my daughters. Everything from Z to A is their cookie company, and they provided that. So coming up next, we have Eric Schwartz, who, I mean, almost needs no introduction, except that he probably does. So Eric Schwartz is an incredible songwriter, a mensch, a man with a big heart, and a small guitar, and a hat. And I'm thrilled to introduce him. Coming up after that, Jerry Gregoire, if you're in the room, you would be on deck. Please put your hands together for Mr. Eric Schwartz.
Hi, everybody. Didn't Zig just fill this room up with the most beautiful energy today? Hate to ruin it, but so generally when I get on the stage, I'm seeking either to offend or amuse, and I've chosen a song that I hope will do both. I'd like to dedicate this to Robert F. Kennedy, Jr. They came up with a vaccine to cure stupidity, but none of the stupid people would take it. They said, it only works for 95%, or we don't trust the government, or the evil scientists and big pharma who make it. We're protected because we eat spirulina, start our mornings with a bowl of wheatina, or took a potion from a shaman in Lima, or have a daily regimen involving Noxema. Now the scientists all warn against the proliferation of variants that happens when a pathogen is breeding. But take comfort, for we've often seen nature tends to intervene when the garden of humanity needs weeding. As stupid does, and they're as stupid as they ever was. All the scissor runners and Tide Pod takers, open carriers and spring breakers. Now we all await the word, the great thinning has occurred, and all that's left is a healthy herd, so we can raise our children undeterred in the absence of the uninoculated, till the memory of stupidity has faded.
Eric Schwartz, everybody. I've had to rewrite everything. So coming up next is a man that I've known all the way, really going back to, I think, the Naked City and Stone Soup. And Club Pesci. Yeah, absolutely. Jerry Gregoire. So before I say that, after that we'll do Barbara Kessler. And then Damien, are you still here, Damien Shine? Okay, great. After Barbara Kessler would be you, and then Tom Bianchi, are you here? All right, then he would be next, and then Danielle. All right, so that would be the order. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jerry Gregoire.
It's crazy. I'm seeing so many faces that I haven't seen in decades, literally decades. Around the 90s, and I was trying to be a singer-songwriter around the 90s, Club Cassim. I traded off to do work in mental health. I worked at McLean Hospital right around the corner of Wood. So I did that for 40 some odd years. I got fucking pension, bitches. But now I have freedom, horrible freedom. What do I do? Playing a lot of guitar. I bought an arpeggio, which I dig the shit out of. It's an Arnie board with strings and frets. I actually spent 12 years working at working with a doo-wop show band. No, I did that for about 5-6 years. And then I was doing an open mic, storytelling, and I was writing a song every month. I have so many unfinished songs, it's crazy. And now I have time to work on it. It's called Fake It Till You Make It. Here I stand in uncharted territory. Lost, but I'm sticking to my story. Surrounded by denial and deceit. I'm a smooth talker and fast on my feet. But I'm just getting over, and I don't mean harm. I make no excuses for the bullshit charm. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm putting on the mask of a man with all the answers. But baby, please don't ask, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. And I hope nobody else knows. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. And I may come out smelling like a rose. Gonna fake it till I make it. And I may come out smelling like a rose. Okay, it's a chess reference. I play a positional game. I'm no grandmaster. I never think ahead and I can't move any faster. I stroke my beard long and slow. I may be losing, but I'm losing like a pro. 'Cause I'm just getting over, and I don't mean harm. Make no excuses for the bullshit charm. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm putting on a mask of a man with all the answers. But baby, please don't ask, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. And I hope nobody else knows. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. And I may come out smelling like a rose. Fake it till I make it, and I may come out smelling like a rose. Now I have to remember the last verse. Yeah, I know. Well, here I stand, here I go. There's a lot of things I used to know. getting over, and I don't mean harm. I make no excuses for the bullshit charm. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm putting on the mask of the man with all the answers. But baby, please don't ask. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope nobody else knows. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. And I may come out smelling like a rose. Fake it till I make it. Fake it till I make it. That's it.
Jerry Gregoire. My old roommate, James O'Brien, asked me when I said I wanted to host an open mic for my birthday. He said, "Why in the world would you want to do that?" I'm like, "What's the matter, James? It's just, you're just dealing with people's need, man." I'm like, and now I realize why I want to do this. It's like every damn song is a present, and I'm so thankful. I'm very grateful. Coming up next, Barbara Kessler. Barbara Kessler, one of my favorite songwriters and performers. I'm so excited to hear her play. And now her daughter, of course, is tearing it up. I saw her also at the. Oh wait, I'll set her up. Then I'll say.
Oh, no, you talk about my daughter. Yeah. I've hosted many an open.
Incredibly talented family, and a great songwriter, great performer, and dear friend. And I'm really excited that you came here from all the way out in the sticks, that town that I can't remember the name.
I got Diane Ziegler down here from Vermont.
But it's just really actually something else. Please welcome, what was that? Barbara Kessler.
Thank you. Oh man, this is such a great way to put it. Every song is a gift, and I just have to say I've always been a fan of Jim Infantino, and the songs make you chuckle, and they make you think, and they make you cry. It's all of it, and it's totally, one of his songs is totally reframed how I reframe my own stress in any given situation. I think about Jim Infantino. So I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine. This is a song from my daughter. I have two girls. They're in their 20s, and after my first daughter, my second daughter came 5 years later, 5 years and 2 weeks, exactly. And I remember thinking when my second daughter was born, you know, I was expecting like, oh, I'm a pro at this, 5 years, I've been a mom. And then she came into the delivery room and it was like, oh, you're not Amelia Part 2, are you? And from that moment, it was just, so she asked me, I don't really write songs too much anymore, and it's nice to get, she asked me to write her a song for her birthday a couple of weeks ago, so this is for her. It's called Someone Like You. The day you were born, I knew that I'd never forget that look in your eyes like no one I'd ever met. You and me plus them, it's we together like it was meant to be. We thought we were complete, but we never knew the past could never compete.
There are days and words and years I might do over again, but together we learned to just be ourselves in the end. Oh, they thought they were complete, but they never knew. Past could never compete. Now that there's you, I never knew someone like you. Oh, daydreaming, barnstorming, chasing that love story, making detailed plans we may never understand. We thought we were complete, but we never knew. That's good, never complete. Now that there's you, now that there's you, I never knew. Oh, we never knew. There is no one, nobody like you.
Barbara Kessler. We have our next songwriter actually is someone whose band I'm familiar with, but who I've never seen play solo. A man named Damien Shiner. So this is a surprise for me, and I'm looking forward to hearing what he's got. Do you have? Am I saying it right? First of all, it's late in the night now for me, and I'm losing my brains.
What's that?
Damien Shiner.
Damien Israel Shiner.
Damien
I have
Israel
three
Shiner?
names. Someone who made a comment about three names.
So please welcome to the stage Damien Israel Shiner.
Shiner Jones is the band from years ago. My project now is called The Displayers. My initial one, thank you, Jim, and happy birthday. What an extraordinary gesture on your part to have us all here to celebrate and share. Jim inspires me because he says things like, you know, it takes courage to be creative, and and fear is the only thing that dampens it. So, yeah, let's be courageous. This is a song I wrote a long time ago. It's based on the Chinese proverb, loosely translated, it is better to light a single candle than to curse the darkness. And I think that's really important right now, to instead of cursing the darkness, to lighting some candles. And so it's called Change. I released it last year on Spotify and all the things, and I'm actually re-releasing the wah edited version, which will make sense if you pay attention and hear it next time. So it's called Change. Don't blame the dark. You can light a candle and love is a spark. Nothing we can't handle, and don't blame the dark. You gotta find the light inside. We can change the world with our hearts. Nothing that you ever do feels right. Nothing that you ever do or say seems to matter when you want change. How can you ever make things right? How can just one of us even make a difference when it always seems like no, lost in the darkness?
when you can light a candle and love is the spark. Something we can't handle and don't blame the dark. You gotta find the light inside. We can change the world with our hearts of the world. Nothing comes easy without price. Anything worth it really takes some effort. When you won't change, how can you ever make things right? Swallow the pill that makes the world feel better. But you gotta take some time. It's more than a wishful thought. And you may find it's easier said than done. But when you back your words with meaningful words, you say the world and don't blame the dark. When you can light a candle and love is the spark. Now that we can't handle and don't blame the dark. You gotta find the light inside. We can change the world and don't blame the dark. When you can light a candle and love is the spark. Now that we can't handle and don't blame the dark. You gotta find the light inside. We can change the world with our hearts of the world. We can change the world.
Damien, Israel, son.
I have stickers and things.
Coming up next, we have Tom Bianchi.
Yeah.
Is he available? Ready to play? No? Oh, here he is. Do you need? Oh, you've got one. Great. Okay, help me look. All right. Do you all know Tom? Tom runs the series at the Burren. He's a fantastic songwriter, great player. I remember him when he was basically doing like solo bass and vocals, which was gutsy. You know, it was risky. But now he's got a guitar, and it's one of these kind of composite, immobile, static. Oh, it's Eric. It's Eric. It's Schwartz. Schwartz. Okay, Tom is here. He's going to use the Schwartz. Tom Bianchi.
2 1 2 2 2 1 2 here 1 2 here 1 2. It's my honor to be here to accept this prestigious award. Thank you so much, songwriter of the. It's an honor to be here to celebrate Jim's birthday here at the show. I want to take a second to tell you all that Jim Infantino means to me. And I'm going to do that at my show in Portsmouth on March 24th at Jimmy's Jazz Club with my band. It's a Monday night. I know you'll all be there. Monday's a big night. And I will tell you all the things, all the stories, everything. We go back, Jim and I. Yeah, that was fun, right? I wrote all that just a few minutes ago, right back there. Pretty good. Not bad. Last time Jim and I hung out was in Portland, just after the election. Yeah, and it was at the open mic in the bar at the Folk Alliance thing. What's it called? The acronym one. And you know, they had the open mic at the bar, and Jim was having a pint, and I was having a pint. And we threw our names on the list because a friend of ours was running the thing. And just like tonight, thanks, a little nepotism. And I was getting more and more angry at the lack of anger, considering the timing of this folk music open mic and what had just happened, you know, day one of the next fucking terrible thing. Sorry, I curse a lot, kids. Sorry. So I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and play sort of a protest song. There was a serious lack of angry protest songs going on. I don't even know if this is a protest. Maybe this is a protest song. I don't know what it is, but it's something, and it's angry and it's fun, just for this special occasion. Happy birthday, Jim! I'm trying to catch up, but I can't. I'm right on your coattails. Can you get a little less of this guitar, please, if there's a sound person? Is there a sound person? It's time for the next million years. It's time to let it burn to the ground. We had a nice run and we got things done, but now we're on our way out. We learned what's right and some did fight, but too many learned wrong. It's time for the next million years. Let it all burn to the ground. Let the meteor come. Let the roaches run. Let us cook in the sun. Humans, well done. We came from a bog, we worshipped gods, and we accepted all the greed. We ate what we need. It's time for the next million years. It's time to let it burn to the ground. We had a nice run and we got things done, but now we're on our way out. We knew what was right and some did fight, but too many learned wrong. It's time for the next million years. Let it all burn to the ground. Just because you know doesn't make it so. When a million have a million, and a million are broke, and opposable fun means we ain't done, but we don't make what we need. We ain't what we feed. It's time for the next. It's a sing-along. It's time for the next million years. It's time to let it burn to the ground. We had a lot of fun and we got some things done, but now we're on our way out. We learned what's right and some did fight, but too many learned wrong. It's time for the next million years. Let it all burn to the ground. Repeat. It's time for the next million years. Let it all burn to the ground. A happy song. Thanks for doing this. Happy birthday. Woo.
Oh, Danielle is here. What do you need?
Just a chair. I'm going to sit because that's probably
Earlier I mentioned 1/3, I don't know if this is on, we mentioned 1/3 of the Forest the Hills, which is not a real name for a real group. And that's Terry Kitchen, myself, and Danielle Maraglia, who's about to play, who is a monster blues musician, and you're in for a treat. Ordinarily she has a box with a mic in it that she stomps on, but the stage will probably stomp well enough. Put your hands together, please, for Danielle
Well, Tom is in his George Carlin's 4th phase of comedy stage of his songwriting right now, apparently. Burn it all down. And I was like, I'm song that has some hope in it. Woo-hoo. Which is not how I lean usually. But so there's a retreat that happens once a year in North Andover. Eric Schwartz does it as well. And they pair up songwriters with veterans, and you sit down with the veteran. Yeah. And we get to sit down with them and hear their story, and then we write a song with them or for them. And it's a beautiful experience every year in a different way. And this year, I was paired up with a woman who she had been through, I mean, like a lot of veterans, she had been through a lot of horrible stuff, but even just from childhood, she had been through horrible stuff. And her whole deal was, she's like, I don't want the song to be sad. I want it to be like a survival song. She's like, I feel like a survivor. I want it to have hope. And that's when I was like, oh, hope. Oh yeah. So, anyway, so one of the things she mentioned was the art of kintsugi, the Japanese art where they break ceramic and then they glue it back together with gold. So this is what she was saying. She kind of felt like that. So anyway, happy birthday, Jim. Thanks for having us here. I don't know why. I get more. I play a lot of shows, and for some reason, open mics where you're doing one song makes me the most nervous out of anything. Does anybody else feel that way? It's been a long time since I was on the mic. Anyway, all right.
No was in a word he could understand. Little girl, how dare you question a grown man? So I closed my eyes and sang a song in my head, sharp as a flame. That was my first edge. That was my first edge. I am fractured, but I'm not broken. And there's treasure in these pieces of me. And when the cracks heal, the seams are golden. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I'm stronger than that man will ever be. I served my country back when it was rare. Some became my lifelong friends, some didn't want me there. They took what they wanted just to show they could. Woman, how dare you think you can do it just as good? So I closed my eyes and sang a song in my head, and it took all of my strength to keep off of the ledge. But I ain't done, I am fractured, but I'm not broken. And there's treasure in these pieces of me. And when the cracks heal, the seams are golden. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I'm stronger than that man will ever be. And even in the darkest nights, I keep an open heart, let in the light. Days are getting longer. Every fall has made me stronger, stronger and stronger. I am fractured, but I'm not broken.
Danielle Maraglia. So, all right, obviously, these are performers you could see. You go to a club and see a full set, and the night would be theirs. I'm just lucky, you're just lucky. Although, maybe not lucky because you only get to hear one song from each person, but I'm lucky. So, coming up next, we have another good friend of mine, Deborah Vinci. We know each other largely through a bit of heartache where we lost a dear friend of ours named Monk Wilson. I went down to play.
We were both down in San Antonio playing at his memorial, which was truly incredible. The number of people who came out to express how much he had influenced them as songwriters, as people. And so I'm on a tangent here, but I do want to welcome Deborah Vinci up to the stage to perform.
What do you need, Deborah? Do you need a guitar? Deborah Vinci.
So I came to hear you guys, but Jim said, I got you on the list. I said, I got nothing. I don't play, I just sing. I have a band and I'm just here by myself, and I thought, it's birthday. So, one of my dear friends, who many of you might know, is a great musician, songwriter, guitar player, harmonica player, guitar teacher at Berkeley. His name is Thaddeus Hogarth. Anybody know? Yeah. So this is Thaddeus' song, and Jim, I can't see you now because you're out there, but this is for you. Where are you? I gotta see you.
Yes, here.
Okay. I'll pretend I can see you. I'd like a moment to express that in my mind you are the best, and many others will agree that I am right. And with each birthday that appears, may you look less and less in years. May you find joy and happiness each day and night. This simple melody I sing to give you back the joy you bring to all the hearts that you have touched along the way. And you may blush, and that's okay, 'cause we all love you anyway. It's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Harmonica solo? Can't do it. The angels sing upon the morn on the day that you were born. It's your day, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes. I think you've got a really good day job coming your way as a host.
Deborah Vinci. I have told two people that they're up next, so I've kind of messed it up. Jen, can we, I'd like Tom to go on and then for you, so I couldn't find you after I made the mistake. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this. Okay. All right, up right now is Tom Byer. Where are you coming from? Where is Somerville? Somerville. All the way from Somerville.
Originally from Long Island.
And what are you planning to play for us?
There's a song by Neil Young covered by the Waco Brothers that has been sticking in my craw because of our interesting times. It's called
Well,
Revolution Blues.
Revolution Blues by Tom Byer. Interpreted by Tom Byer, written by Delia.
Sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
We live in a trailer at the edge of town. Never see us 'cause we don't come around. We got 25 rifles just to keep the population down. Well, I need you now, and that's why I'm hanging around. You be good to me, and I'll be good to you in this land of concessions. I'm not about suspicion. I won't attack you, and I won't back you. Oh, it's so good to be here asleep on your lawn. I'm sorry that he's gone. It was such a drag to hear him whining all night long. It was me with the thugs and the tree by the factory where you built your computer, love. Hope you get the connection, 'cause I can't stand the succession. I won't distract you and I won't back you. Hopping when the ammunition's gone, and still I'm happy. I think there's something wrong. Got the revolution blues. I see bloody fountains. Ten million doom buggies coming down the mountains. I hear Laurel Canyon, they fill with famous stars. I hate them with the lepers and I kill them in my car. Thank you.
Tom Byer, everybody. It is apparently very nerve-wracking. I've seen hardened professionals lose their crap on this stage tonight. It's very exciting, though, in that way. Coming up next, I don't really know how to. I adore this songwriter. I adore this person. I'm really excited that she could get off of the island that she lives on and take a boat and a car. And I think that was it, just a boat and a car. To get here tonight and play a song, I'm blessed. Please welcome Jennifer Kimball.
Well, it's true. I do live on an island in Maine now, which is kind of nice. And we call, when we take the ferry back to the mainland, we call it going to America. It's nice to be back in America. Yeah, I did spend a long time living here, and I've been friends with Jim and Barbara Kessler and Dan Ziegler and all of you, so many people here for decades. I'm not sure if it's 3 or more. Is it more? It might be more for you and me. That's the nice thing. I remember going to open mics when I was starting out writing songs, and I was terrified, absolutely terrified. I had plenty of experience being on stage, but I was just just beside myself. It was the worst feeling. And then when I started playing, I figured it out. But this is a song, this is a new song, because it's an open mic. It's called Elderberry and Gin, and I finally, after it was mostly written, kind of learned that there are other ingredients like gin, tonic, lime. Those are essential ingredients besides the ones mentioned. Elderberry and gin, it's a place to begin. Turn the phonograph on, drop the needle on our song. Nothing to it, you see. I got some words down here, but I can't see them. There we go. Ah. Okay, sorry about that. Nothing to it, you see. One for you, one for me. Kick your shoes, find the beat. Dance us right off of our feet. Sugar, lemon, elderberry. Sugar, lemon, elderberry. Shake and not stir. Something like that. Spin us round, leave the din. Wow. Let me try again. Happy birthday, Jim. Spin us round, leave the din. No one knows where we've been. Nothing more, nothing less than the pattern on your dress. Sugar, lemon, elderberry, and some other stuff. Sugar, lemon, elderberry. Shake and stir. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love.
I'm in charge here, right? I can say one more if I wanted to. Couldn't I?
Yes. We have to tune it though.
Okay. Do I have to know all the words to this one? Oh yeah. 60.
Badly out of tune.
Yeah, capo for that thing?
I do.
Well, geez, thank you. Oh, yeah. I would have forgotten my glasses. I'm driving back to Maine tomorrow without my glasses. Where are my glasses? Do you know the Chandler Travis song about the glasses? Chandler Travis fans? Oh, one or two of you? Unbelievable songwriter, hilarious man. I've bonded with him on the Christmas thing too. He's made many Christmas albums of his own songs. He loves Christmas. He has a great song called Quithmith in Athol. And he continues, it's the very best Christmas I know. It's almost like Christmas in Leominster. Anyway, he's a funny man. And he has a song about losing his glasses. And the whole band, this big band, that I'll start with. Are there any kids here? Okay, good.
My kids are gone, but they
Your
wouldn't
kids are
care.
gone.
They wouldn't care.
Fuck! 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 And they say it like 10 times. Everybody's very upset on the stage. And then it starts with, where are my glasses? Thank you. Okay. All right, well, gosh.
of the reedy, of the reedy
Jennifer Kimball.
I don't really have words to describe this, so we're gonna move on. Coming up next to the stage, this is my good buddy and inspirational dude, Vance Gilbert.
Hi, I'm so glad. It's so nice to be back here. I thought I would be the only DEI hired tonight, but they had Jerry Gregoire, which is just, that's French for Gregory. He ain't fooling nobody. All the dreads and all that shit, nobody need that. Oh my God, I'm so old. Why? Shut up. Any requests? That's what I thought. I was torn. I could use this, I guess. I was torn between doing something that with one of my hits, or doing something new, and I still don't know. I just feel, huh?
Ask Jim. What does Jim want?
Jim, what do you want?
You have something new?
Maybe.
I want to hear something new.
Okay, I'll do some new shit then. Let me clean my glass, because everybody out there looks like a big, white, fuzzy something or other. I'm usually more professional than this, but this is my night off. And I got a text at around 6:30 from Josh saying, "Are you coming tonight?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know. It's my night off." And then I remember it was Jim's birthday. Happy birthday, Jim. Whatever. But then Josh said they had cake.
Oh.
And with babies in it, right? And I am diabetic, so I came. Because I wanted something to make the medicine worthwhile, because it's expensive as hell. All right, Jim, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do a political song.
Right.
Because that's what black people are supposed to do when they get up and be all happy and shit. I'm supposed to get up and move people. We're like, I hear you, I hear your cause. Ain't that right, Gregoire? Je suis jouer la musique tout le temps. I said something, I don't know what it was. I know who you voted for. I hear when your news come on. I see the kind of truck you drive, and that sign stuck up on your lawn. I ain't hear about your squeaky gate or what WD-40 can do. I'm just sitting uninvited on your front porch with you. Something where there once was nothing. That's one crazy ass disease. Nothing said can bring her back. At least on that we both agree. Nothing but these
rocking chairs and another day you just made it through. I'm just sitting uninvited on your front porch with you. I recall how she got mad when you cussed me across the fence. You said I was some kind of so-and-so. Hell, that seemed like it was yesterday. Hell, that seemed so long ago. Lightning bugs is all around us. I know you call them fireflies. Either way, they twinkle in the black, trying to imitate a starry sky. I know you appreciate this gesture, but they just bugs. That's what they do. Ain't no need of saying nothing. I'm just sitting uninvited on your front porch with you.
Coming all under that tunnel and shit, that's scary. You don't know what's going over top of that tunnel at any point in time. When you get my age, you know, you get worried about things and stuff. So, thank you so much. Jim works for me now. He's also one of my web guy, because you wouldn't believe it, I actually do this for a living, but like I said, it's my night off, so I'm not particularly professional. But Jim, I appreciate you. Jim, years ago, did your wife leave?
Is my wife
Is she gone? Is she gone?
She took off.
Okay, because Jim used to date somebody years ago that wasn't his wife. And she works for me too, doing web stuff with Jim. They don't do anything together. I don't mean to get you in trouble, but it was his ex. And Jim and I used to hang out. We met, like 89, 90, me, Ellis, Paul, and a couple other white guys. We would hang out. We had such a great time. We would hang out. And then Jim disappeared. Jim just like evaporated. So where did Jim go? I don't know. We wanted to do like a wellness check, but we weren't old enough for that. We could do that now and mean it. But we didn't know where Jim had gone. And he had went and fallen in love with this woman. and they were in love, and you didn't call nobody or anything. You were the worst friend for about 6 or 7 weeks until it became whatever you were doing became mundane. And then what are you looking at, Diane? You married a guy with 3 names, Jeffrey, Carey, Sather. I couldn't decide what the hell to call him any week. Jeffrey Kaiser Sayre. What the English ass shit is that? You should have married a black guy, somebody named Tyrone or some shit like that. Your kids would have gone to college for free too. You wouldn't have to be worried. We're all the way up to Vermont. I'm going off now. This is my opportunity. Where's Don White? He sure is. Don't get me started on these people I grew up with coming up in this folk scene. Anyway, where was I? Was I finished? I was talking about Jimmy Infantino, and this is a song. I wrote a song about him not being here. And I was experimenting with some jazz chords at the time. If I'd written it normally, I'd probably be famous now, but I'm big in the music business like a barnacle's big in shipping. But this is for you, Jim. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't call no more. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't tell a soul. Weeks of incognito, months if things go well. When his heart is on the line, he never has the time. When Jimmy falls in love, he don't show for dinner. You can tell him something twice, but he won't hear. He's got the best of intentions. It's not like he's unkind. It simply slipped his mind. But listen, you might find him singing la 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 la. Jimmy falls in love, he'll miss appointments. When Jimmy falls in love, he'll lock the keys out of the car. He sits too long at stop sign, stares off into space. There's something on his mind, he's losing track of time. When Jimmy falls in love, it's no big secret. It's just that he forgot to let you know. He'll play his favorite record over and over again. The grooves are wearing thin, but you can hear him sing along. La 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 la. Any good friend would surely understand that infatuation run its course. Oh, but it's the terminal case of spring fever. It can happen any time of year. Sure, it happened to Jimmy here. And when you finally return your phone call, and every other word is her name. In a world that's so uncertain, Lord, it sure is good to hear. It's like a breath of fresh air. Music to my ears when he sings.
welcome Vance Gilbert. We're getting close, and we're on track in terms of time. I'd like to bring up a man who I continually learn from. I mean, unlike Vance, of course, I have the same thing. I'm at a loss for words now. At this point of the evening, I really shouldn't be talking very much. I'd like to welcome Don White to the stage. Mentor and friend. I know that's kind of cruel, right?
I'll be all right. All right. Well, let's give a big thank you to Jim Infantino, to John Vicky, and everybody that worked so hard to make this happen. Looking around here, and man, am I having a lot of flashbacks. First time I ever went to the Old Vienna coffee house, I had heard about it. I heard about it in Naked City. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I drove out there in the snow. People were bragging about this place. And I slid my work van all the way down the Mass Pike. When I pulled in the parking lot, I crashed into the side of the building. And when I got in there, I drew like number 41, like in the open mic thing. And so by the time I got up to play, they were putting the chairs on the tables, and there was just some unhappy wait staff and a couple of drunks, and some guy in the corner with a thin ponytail twirling his beard. And so when I was driving home, I was saying to myself, that place sucks. I am never going back to that place again, as long as I live. And the next day, the guy that was twirling his beard, his name was Tim Mason, and he called me, and he goes, I want you to open for Taj Mahal at the Old Vienna. And I had never opened for anybody. I didn't even know what it meant, really. And I said to him, you know, I really love your venue. Favorite place. And alongside that, in Austin, was Naked City. Now, people throw that name around, but you have never seen a place like that. It's the only place now, 40 years later, that I've ever seen like it. The people who owned the building didn't know that we were in it. Am I lying? No, it was like a hallway. We walked up these stairs and there was a big rectangular open hallway, and it had doors that opened up to obscene little rooms, like artist galleries and like bookstores with books that nobody should ever read, and they were all closed when we got up there, and we just took the place over for 2 years. Chris Dunn and all that. It was insane. Like, I don't know. It's a good fertile ground for the, what do you call it, the lunatics running the asylum. So, just thinking about the Old Vienna, one of the people that I met when I first got there, his name was Richard Fox. I don't know if anybody knows him, but he's a very dear friend of mine. And he passed away not that long ago. And before he died, he called me, and he was really sick, and I thought when his name came up on my phone that he might already be gone, that it might be his wife calling me. But it was him. And I go, what you doing? And he goes, I want you to play a song, one of your songs at my funeral. And I'm looking at the phone going, where are you calling me from? Cell phones are kind of a mystery. Maybe they work from the other side. I don't know. But anyway, I got to do it, and it was one of the great honors. And I love that guy, Richard Fox, and I just thought I'd use my time here to just mention his name. He's one of the most beautiful people I ever met. I just like the idea of breathing his name into a room. You could look him up, Richard Fox, poet from Worcester, Mass. And I loved him for a lot of reasons. He was funny and good, but he also saw the Mothers of Invention twice in 1967. So that put him in a very high place in my life. I'm going to play this song and sort of breathe his name out into this room of all these people that I know. And it's called Sense of Humor, and it was a great honor to be able to sing it for his family. I'm going to ask Jackie Damsky to come up and play with me. If we would give her a round of applause. I'm playing at the Bull Run on Saturday night out in Shirley, Mass, and Jackie will be there. And celebrating my 68th birthday. To place is full of Pisces, right? And Chris Meredith Thompson will be singing with us that night, and my son Lauren will be there as well. So I'll play a little bit, and Jackie will come in. This is called Sense of Humor, and thank you everyone for being here and for supporting each other and through these times. Take care of yourself. You know, it's a good time to think about taking care of yourself. All his children knew that he was dying. He asked them all to gather at his side. Spoke to them about the joyousness of a living from the perspective of a man about to die. My love for you is what I leave behind me. I see my love in everything you are. When I am gone and you want to find me, believe me, you won't need to look too far. I will be your sense of humor. I'll be your integrity. It's time you find the strength to persevere. Right inside that strength is where I'll be. When you touch a person's heart with kindness, that heart opens up here and where you will stay. As your heart grows, I know that you will find this is the way that you can live beyond your day. Take some time and contemplate the night sky, so vast beyond all you can comprehend. The magnitude of what is all around you can make your life seem small and insignificant. But picture your heart if grown to its potential, as being wider than all you can ever dream, deeper than the unfathomable heavens. That's the way my heart feels today to me. I will be your sense of humor. I'll be your sense of humor. I'll be your integrity. Each time you find the strength to persevere, right inside that strength is where I'll be. That's where you can always go to be with me. Thank you. Daddy Nancy.
Don White and Jackie Dembski. Don White. I was going to give him the finger for another one, but we are actually now running out of time. So I've squandered that extra time that we had. One other person here is having the same birthday as me, which I don't know a lot of people with March 4th. I think my birthday is special because it's a sentence that doesn't necessarily have a number attached to it. It's March 4th. March 4th. Meg Bond also has a March 4th birthday, and she's here with Brian, and they are signed up to play a song. After which, we have a group involving Heather and Lynn and John, and maybe Brian also. And then me. Meg Bond, Brian Dozier.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Are you doing the Robert Haig?
Not yet. I haven't tortured these things enough. So I always said I was born on the only command of the year, March 4th.
March 4th.
March 4th. So it is my birthday today. I'm very proud to be sharing this with Jim Infantino. It's a big one, isn't it? It's a really big, scary one. So I figured, why not do something big and scary on my birthday, right? Get up and sing in front of you. And you might know this love of my life right here, Brian Dozier.
I played a joke on her and told her it was a dress-up party.
It's my birthday.
I also said that she could show up at the Old Vienna like that. She'd be booked for the opener for Taj Mahal too, just looking like that.
I love you, honey. I love you.
I love you. Can't live without you. All right. Another open mic tradition is to do covers. So we're gonna do
I've been singing this my whole life, though. I love this, and I feel it's kind of appropriate for today. Curls and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusion as I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale
away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusion as I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed, and something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusion as I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Did you know she was going to do that? Meg, beautiful, amazing, fantastic. Wow. Happy birthday. So, coming up next, I didn't say anything about Brian Dozer. Brian Dozer is one of my dearest and longest friends. Met him at the Old Vienna Coffee House, and I joined a group involving Brian, John, a guy named Ellis Paul, and we toured around and it just changed everything. But what's weirder, and I'm going to tell this story in as shortest form I can, is that when I was in college, I met a guy named Stuart Ferguson. And Stuart came to visit my housemate, Liz Burnham. And I met him there, I liked him. And then when I got out of college, I had an apartment, a little tiny, nasty apartment in West Philly. And I threw a party. And then by some coincidence, two women came out I didn't know, named Heather and Lynn. And I think I probably played a song, they were probably like, who's this joker? And then, time went by, I came up here, moved to Boston, moved out of Philadelphia. I met John, I met Brian. And then John met Heather, Stuart met Lynn. They got married, not all four of them, but two couples. It's odd, it's very unlikely. So I feel karmically connected to these people. And they're gonna come up and I have no idea what they're gonna play. So Heather, Lynn, John, and Brian, welcome to the stage. Thank you very much.
Do you need help with some audio? Can I give you some audio? What is going on here?
So, when we had this thing together called M Construction, one of our great things to do was called Stack the Open Mic. So I saw that over the summer when you had the Old Vienna reunion. If you looked at the open mic sheet, you'd usually see 2 or 3 of us lined up together, one after the other, so that we could just kind of take over the stage for 20, 30 minutes. Wasn't fair, but it's what we did. All right. So we're recreating that for Jim's birthday. Is it your birthday?
Make up my mind, make a decision. Make up my world, make up my mind. Make up my mind, make a decision. I'll be your only child. Be alone, we'll be together. Be alone, we'll be asleep. I'll be your only. I'll be your only. I'll be your only. If only you don't make me. Make up my mind, make a decision. Make up my world, make up my mind. Make up my mind, make a decision. I'll be your only child. Think I need some independence. 'Cause you always tell me what to do. By the way, I found somebody different. Did I say that I found somebody who will make up my mind, make a decision. Make up my world, make up my mind. Make up my mind, make a decision. I'll be your only child. Make up my mind, make up my world, make up my heart, make a decision. I'll be your only. I'll be your only. I'll be your only. If only you won't make me.
So that's one of Jim's songs. We couldn't find a recording of it, so we did our best to figure out what the chords were from memory in our addled synth-like brains.
Sloth-like brain.
So Now we'd like to do another song. I have to face this way so that Brian can see what I'm doing because he's never played this song before. And this is a very end construction thing to do. But how's that song? You just wrote that today? What's that?
Remarkably convenient as a mirror.
See what I'm saying? That was my thing. Like the third chorus. All right. Can I get some guitar on the monitor, Dan? Really hear it.
No.
A little bit less than that, sorry. A little bit, maybe like 1 dB. This is like a. All right, that's perfect. I love that thing. Better cut all that hair off, throw it out the window, climb down from that tower, and flip the wicked witch the finger. Ain't no use to wait for him to get you, he's out chasing his own demons. It's not like you that you can really blame him, you've got demons of your own. But I hate to be the one to tell you, don't seem so romantic. That's the way it really goes. And now you know. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sail. And there's gonna be a happy ending, but it's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale. It's true. It's you real. It's you. Cinderella slipped out of her glass slipper and threw down that new apron, put on a pair of old Doc Martens and stomped right out the door. The prince was still chewing on his bacon as she hit the open road. Said life's full enough of disappointments to go chasing any toad. Somewhere a band was playing, run, run, run. Go off and see the world, girl, and have yourself a ball. Gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. Gonna have to ride your own cat. You're gonna have to raise your own sail. And there's gonna be a happy ending. It's only the beginning. This ain't no fairy tale. You're gonna have to be your own Prince Charming. You're gonna have to ride your own stallion. You're gonna have to find your own castle. You're gonna have to raise your own sword. And there's gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. Gonna be a happy ending. It's true. It's Happy birthday. So now we would like to invite Jim onto the stage. Are we going to play guitar with us? Are we going to play a song with us? Yeah, get your. We're gonna play this one.
Oh, yeah.
Can I borrow your capo, Brian?
Here, catch.
It doesn't go with my guitar. This one's red. I mean.
Pete Kennedy has a great phrase, says red guitars just play better. You ever see those guys? They both have red guitars. But never mind, it's not their birthday.
So this is an end construction song.
I got right off of the downside of the highway from a man named Obie who was finishing a beer. We bought some burgers and a big red diner. And back on the road we threw the wrappers out of the window into America. Everybody's an individual in America. Everybody gets the blues. Hey, look, there's 1,000 brand new products. Which to choose? In America. I had a dream I'd be a famous writer. You had a dream to be a millionaire. One time I took a plane to California. Looked out the window, my dream was in the air over America. Everybody's an individual in America. Everybody's an individual in America. Everybody's an individual in America. Everybody gets the blues. Hey, look, there's 1,000 brand new products. Which to choose? In America.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Oh, bye, Miss American Pie. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Lovely houses for you and me. Lovely houses for you and me. Little big houses for you and me. I mean, little big houses for you and me. I mean, little big houses for you and me. Little big houses for you and me. One time, one day, one year, my dad was smiling. Mom couldn't figure out why. Doorbell rang, it was a brand new dishwasher.
everybody's an individual in America. Everybody gets the blues. Hey, look, there's 1,000 brand new products from which to choose. In America, all right. Well, did I miss anybody? Seems a little hot. Is this too loud? No, it's all right. Could I have a little less guitar on the monitor, please? Wow, I can't really, I can't express anything right now. It's been really, really wonderful. And I want to thank everybody who's come and to sign up and play, even if you really didn't know kind of, anything about the whole birthday thing. I worried that this was a bad decision, but it turns out it was a great decision. So. The problem is that Brian and Heather, Lynn, John just ruined my set list. There's a new tune that they don't know. The indestructible man is bathing naked in the fountain. 'Cause what does he care what other people think? Nobody can hurt him, nobody can stop him, because he is an indestructible man. The indestructible man has a beard down to his knees. He used to yank it out, but it's been a century. His hair is wild, he combs it with his fingernails, which grow until he chews them with his indestructible teeth. And despite all the dangers in this world, I'm glad that destructible. The indestructible man doesn't care about the war. He's waltzing barefoot through the minefield. People will wave their hands and shout, but he just shrugs and sighs as the explosion throws him 30 feet in the air. The indestructible man is spitting curses at the dogs. They're stinking up his favorite spot for napping. He used to own a home, but then it quickly fell apart. And now he sleeps out under the indestructible stars. And despite all the sickness in this world,
let other people love him. 'Cause he might love them back and they're destructible. Criminals and governments might threaten them with harm, and he would become an indestructible slave. The indestructible man sometimes thinks of going home, where he can love and hug and brush his hair. But he would be an ordinary nobody at home, and here he is, an indestructible man. And despite the short length of this life, I'm glad that I'm destructible. I'm glad that I'm destructible. I'm glad I am. Just like everybody else, I'd like to invite Jackie Dempsey up on stage.
It's not too much of a surprise. Sorry. I should have given you some indication as to roughly when, but...
That's all right.
We drive crazy, although we know the smoke is killing us. Because we like to go that way, the 405 to the 10 into Los Angeles. The meters on the freeway into heaven, LA, bound away. Years ago, my great Aunt Boo drove a yellow Cord with her husband George from Signal Hill to Malibu. You had to be crazy to live here then. All gone now to Standard Oil, Mulholland and the market crash, Los Angeles. The meters on the freeway into heaven, LA, bound away. Before George and Boo lost everything in 29, and he left her for a speakeasy girl on Olivera Street. Crazy how things can change. Before he called out Someday I may be some great something to someone. And will that child be dreaming about me? And that great brave space that was crazy before it changed, 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 Los Angeles. The meters on the freeway into heaven, yeah, they bound away. Dan and Josh, don't we know something?
You must know something we can play. I should have included you on that one, but.
Thank Ian, who's gonna throw that.
Ian, thank you for the sound all night. John Stuckey, thank you for putting this together. And also thanks to the whole Second Friday concerts team. I really don't know what to do after that song. And it's kind of closing time. I should probably finish up, but maybe a couple of songs with some of my band members, Tim Cantor and Josh Cantors. Don't we know some tunes? I think we know some tunes.
Wow, it's like. Where did that keyboard come from?
We're working on a new album. The last one before that was called Stay, and we had some songs on there. We got nothing. Seems perfect. Does anybody want to hear something? Anything in particular? Off your head. Stress.
Stress.
What key do we do stress in? Is it an A? Make sure we have some keys.
Power? Oh, power cable?
Mr. Svenke, is there power near the stage?
There's an extension cordy thing in the front there.
It's true. I don't know if we can pull that up. that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you. It's the little things that get you when you weren't paying attention. I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption. So when I get up, I just have one cup of coffee, and I like to have another cup of coffee with my breakfast. And on the way to work, I like to get a cup of coffee, like the kind of cup of coffee that you get with a donut. Should I never get the donut? I just have the cup of coffee, and when I get to work, I like to have a cup of coffee because I like to have a coffee when I'm talking on the phone. Because it goes cold, and I need to get another cup of coffee. And it's lunch, and I have an espresso, an Americano, macchiato. When I get back, it's not morning anymore, so I have that cola and another Diet Cola, and then I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling pretty sharp, and I'm feeling pretty wired. I'm getting things done, but right about 2, I get this little tiny migraine, and it starts by my eyes, and it moves to the back of my neck, and it moves to the bottom of my stand. My sleep doesn't get there until 5 or 6 o'clock, which is the end of the day. So I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine, I'm fine, fine, so I'm fine. So if I have to work late, which I usually do, I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum. I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's had to give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Sorry. Troubadour, I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kiss me? What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go get some more. Yes. What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go get some more. What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go get some more. That's right. What you gonna do when the coffee runs out? Gotta go, gotta go. I love to work, I love to run, love to play real hard. Love to steal little things from the grocery store, like a piece of bubble gum. Sometimes I just take my cup at a beach and leave it there. I love to work, I love to run, I love to water ski, snowboard, jet ski, skydive, parasail, hang like rollerblade, mountain bike, bungee jump. Well, I mean, I love to do these things if I ever had the time. I love to work, I love to work, I love to work, and after work I love to spend all the time with this woman that I'm seeing, as if we never live together. The time spending in this room. Where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot. Poison goes up to your brain and you die. And I think I skipped something. Let's see. A woman that we call each other up and talk about work. What I think really love is I get up by myself on a little tiny island in the middle of the ocean with just me and a book and a cellular phone and a volleyball with some blood on it. And I'd eat and I'd drink and I'd run and I'd sleep and I wouldn't do nothing except swim all day. Except, you know, my beeper doesn't work underwater. Where were the sharks? Where were the sharks? And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot and the poison goes up to your brain and you die. And sand please, sand please, sand please. Yeah. But actually I think it'd be really relaxing, you know, just me by myself in the middle of the ocean. And that's what I really love to do more than anything else, except I probably hate it. I'm addicted to stress. It's a way that I get things done. I'm not in depression, then I sleep too long. And I hang around like a bum. I think we're going north and that makes me nervous. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody, 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 everybody at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's at the give me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about I got one more that I think we should play, and then we'll call it a night. Thank you so much for coming out. It has really meant a lot to me. It's really great. Holy crap.
The little babies in the cake were delicious.
Only animal once.
You ate the baby. Who got a baby? Anybody got a baby? Huh?
Still got him.
Oh, Hate Street. Good at closer?
Can't think how to close this. Jesse Flack has got COVID. I no longer walk down Hate Street. I can't stand to see the signs. It's like all the folks who live there kinda often lost their mind. The trees that grow on Hate Street once were beautiful and green. Now the way is too foreboding. It all seems sinister to me. I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kind of way. I gotta find a kind of way. Gotta find a kind of way, and the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down Hate Street. When the signs went up on Hate Street saying not in my front yard, to the people who are moving in, I think they kind of took it hard. Seems the folks that live on Hate Street have grown uncharitably cruel. And their neighbors round the corner wish they wouldn't be so foolish. But on my way to meet you, I'm sorry if I'm late. Can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kind of way. I gotta find a kind of way. Gotta find a kind of way, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down Hate Street. When the homes went up on Hate Street, it went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then, and we know neighborhoods can change. So maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like me, where the neighbors can be neighborly, and we can walk that way again. But until then, I'm on my way to meet you, and I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta
Best birthday so far. Thank you very much.